ShadowRockZX. Why does everyone like that guy?
Report in, Maverick Hunters. ShadowRock here to give you my report on the Mega Man X news coming out of Wonderfest 2020. Yep, this is a merchandise only episode, which I don't normally give merchandise their own episode, but the announcements here are honestly too excellent to not talk about. So let's get out our best Uchi-san faces, and let's see what Wonderfest 2020 has got for us. Let's get the new announcements out of the way first. The 4th Mega Man X model kit coming from Kotobukiya is a Rising Fire version of vanilla Mega Man X. He's got that red and white color scheme. He also has a new effect part based on the special weapon from X4. There's even a Ryujin part for Zero to use. Kotobukiya has really been on fire with those vanilla X variants lately. This is the 3rd one. And although I love Rising Fire and this variant is very hot, where's the love for the other characters like Axel, Vile, and all the other assortment of characters they could have done? Well, at least this next announcement is way more interesting. It is X again, but this time it's 4 Farmer X from X4, carrying on that theme. Now this is your 5th model kit coming from Kotobukiya. Yep, they announced 2 of them at Wonderfest. Now 4 Farmer is actually my 2nd favorite armor right after Falcon armor. So even though it is X again, I am actually really happy with this one. And you bet I'm pre-ordering this as soon as possible, because boy do I need this. Now there's not much information on 4 Farmer X, other than that it's a 1 to 12 scale figure just like the other ones. And it just looks awesome. Based on the unpainted prototype they have here, they've done a really good job of recreating 4 Farmer. But wait, there's more. It seems the theme of these figures is there always has to be a variant. And this time, 4 Farmer is getting a Rising Fire variant, complete with the Plasma Charge Shot arm part, unlike the base figure that has the regular arm parts that allows you to shoot 4 shots at once. Like all the variants up to this point, Rising Fire 4 Farmer looks to be a store exclusive at Kotobukiya's website. But usually other toy stores online will stock them eventually anyway, so it's not a big deal. But now you can see why they're doing a Rising Fire variant of Vanilla X first. It's because back with the Max Armor, you could actually mix and match the parts from Vanilla X and the Max Armor to kind of recreate X's journey, gathering the parts and becoming more powerful in the game. And that's exactly what they're trying to do here. That way, if you buy Rising Fire X first, when you get Rising Fire 4 Farmer X, you can mix and match the parts without it looking funky. Sure is a lot of X's though. Not that I'm complaining, because I really like 4 Farmer. Guess you could say I'm part of the problem, because it's true. X and Zero are really the money makers. But let's do hope that we do get Axel, Vile, Iris, Sigma, the Navigators, and a whole bunch of other characters they can do. Previously, Kotobukiya said they were looking into doing other figures besides just X and Zero, even though their current plans right now contradict those words. But as they say, it's better than nothing. At least all the armor variants are helping me in my journey of collecting all the armors for X. Now, as for the best buddy, Zero, which was the previous Kotobukiya model kit announced, we now have a full color version of it on display here for the very first time. This includes the base Zero, that's based on his Type 2 version from X2 and on, and the special variant, Nightmare Zero from X6. Once again, they've done a really good job here. The colors are vibrant, and the details are just right. Although, for me personally, I already have the Bandai Zero figures, both the Type 2 and the Black Zero, on my shelf, so if I do pick up this Kotobukiya version, I think I'm going to go for the Nightmare Zero to complete the set. To my memory, this is the only Nightmare Zero figure as well, so it's pretty special in that way. Aside from the different color scheme, obviously, Nightmare Zero does have a different saber and hair part compared to the Vanilla Zero. There might be an exclusive face part as well, but don't quote me on that. Otherwise, Nightmare Zero does look nightmarishly good. Now, unlike the new Mega Man X model kits, which doesn't have a release date or a price yet, because they were just announced, Zero's been known for a lot longer, so now we finally have a release date for it. It's coming out June 2020. Don't know if that includes Nightmare Zero as well, but maybe it'll come out in July the month after, or at least shortly thereafter the regular Zero, if tradition holds true. I do not have pricing information on Zero at the moment, however, but if we were to base it off of Vanilla X, expect the suggested retail price to be about $60 US. That does it for the Kotobukiya announcements, but in case your wallet isn't empty enough after buying those figures, we got one more update. It's the one I've personally been waiting to hear more about for a long time, and finally we get to see this thing in color. It's my personal favorite armor, the Falcon Armor X Riobot from Sentinel, who as you know were responsible for those Mega Man 4-inch Chanel figures. However, this being a Riobot one, it's going to be a lot bigger, and it's going to be more premium as well. And so far, it's looking really excellent. The colors of the paint is a bit subdued, but that's probably because they're going for a more realistic look with this one based off the artwork. On the whole though, I'm really impressed, and they are doing Falcon armor justice, which is all you can ask for. There's no pricing or release date information yet, but now that we're seeing it in full color, hopefully we'll hear more details on it soon. Because man, this is probably my most anticipated figure personally. This is going to be a fully assembled one, unlike the Kotobukiya ones, which are model kits that you have to build yourself. And like I said, Falcon armor is my favorite armor. So I'm really glad that this armor is getting the premium treatment from Sentinel. That being said, expect this thing to be really pricey. I'm talking more than likely over $100. Yeah, the premium features and all the detail and color that's going into it definitely adds up. Also at Wonderfest 2020, here's yet another look at the Mega Man EXE vs. Base statue from Battle Network. Nothing new to say there, but hey, it still looks awesome. Anyways, what do you guys think about the Falcon Armor Riobot, the newly announced Mega Man X model kits from Kotobukiya, and the Zero model kits from Kotobukiya coming out in June? Are you going to be picking up any of these? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and that would do it for this Mega Man X merchandise update. Again, it's a bit of an unconventional video, but we couldn't really pair this news with anything else at the moment, so that's just how it worked out. Thank you for watching though, and for more on cool looking Mega Man X merchandise such as this, and all things Blue Bomber, stay tuned to ShadowRockZX. Until next time, rock on, and have yourselves an excellent day.